While you were sleeping last night, a machine somewhere was making someone money. No employees, no boss, no alarm clock, just quarters dropping, card swiping, and cash quietly stacking up in an account that never sleeps. The businesses I'm about to show you won't make you famous. Nobody's writing a documentary about the guy who owns a laundromat. He's not getting interviewed on stage at some tech conference, but he doesn't care because his bank account grows whether he's working, sleeping, or on vacation on the other side of the world. Stick around because business number 4 has some of the fattest margins on this entire list, and most people drive past one every single day without ever thinking about who owns it. Here's the truth nobody tells you about getting rich. Exciting businesses are risky. Boring businesses are reliable. A flashy startup can raise millions, hire a big team, and still burn through all of it and die in 18 months. Meanwhile, a vending machine route has been quietly printing cash since the 1950s, and it still works exactly the same way today. So if you're tired of chasing trends, tired of side hustles that demand your attention every single hour, this list is for you. Let's break it down, one by one. Number 1, laundromats. This is one of the oldest boring money businesses there is, and it still works because the model is almost impossible to mess up. You buy the machines once, you pay rent on the space, and then the customers do all the labor themselves. They load their own clothes, they fold their own clothes, they leave. You just collect the money. A well-located laundromat can bring in $15,000 to $30,000 a month in revenue, and the operating costs are almost embarrassingly low, mostly just water, electricity, and rent. Many owners only visit their location once or twice a week, just to empty the machines and handle light maintenance. The real secret is location. You want a spot near apartment complexes where people don't have their own washer and dryer. That's a built-in customer base that needs you every single week, whether it's raining, snowing, or a holiday. Number 2, vending machines. Think of these as tiny, silent employees that never call in sick, never ask for a raise, and never complain. You place a machine in a high-traffic spot, an office building, a gym, a school, stock it once, and it sells to hundreds of people without you saying a single word. Now, a single machine might only make $50 to $200 a month in profit. That's not exciting on its own. But here's the trick nobody tells you. Nobody gets rich from one vending machine. They get rich from 20 of them. Run the math. 20 machines at even $150 profit each is $3,000 a month for maybe a few hours of restocking work a week. And once you build relationships with locations, adding more machines becomes almost effortless. Number 3, self-storage units. This might be the closest thing to a money printing machine in all of real estate. Think about what you're actually renting out here. You're not renting an apartment with plumbing, appliances, and constant repairs. You're renting empty space, a concrete box with a door. There's no toilet to fix at 2 a.m., no tenant calling you about noisy neighbors. People pay monthly, drop off their belongings, and honestly, a lot of them forget the unit even exists, which means fewer move-outs and steady long-term income for you. Self-storage also scales beautifully. A facility with 200 units, each renting for $100 a month, is $20,000 a month in revenue with minimal staffing needed to run it. This is why big investors quietly love this industry. It's unglamorous, but the returns are some of the best you'll find anywhere in commercial real estate. Number 4, automated car washes. This is the one I mentioned at the start, and it earns its spot on this list. An automated car wash runs almost entirely on its own. Customers pull up, pay at a machine, get washed, and leave. There's no cashier standing there for 8 hours a day, no inventory that spoils or goes bad, just water, soap, and electricity. Here's the number that surprises people every time. Automated car washes can have profit margins of 40 to 60%. That's higher than most restaurants, higher than most retail stores, higher than a lot of the tech startups you hear about on the news. Once it's built, the only real ongoing work is periodic maintenance and collecting the revenue from the card readers. It's a machine that washes cars and prints money at the exact same time. Number 5, ATM ownership. You've used an ATM and paid a $3 fee without thinking twice about where that money actually goes. Well, it usually goes straight into someone's pocket, and it could be yours. Buying and placing ATMs in bars, gas stations, and convenience stores typically costs a few $1,000s per machine. After that initial cost, every single withdrawal generates a small fee, and that fee is almost pure profit. A busy ATM in the right location can generate several $100s a month with basically zero ongoing effort beyond periodically refilling the cash. It's one of the simplest buy it once, collect forever businesses on this entire list. Number 6. Parking lots. Parking lots prove that sometimes the most boring piece of land on the block is secretly the most profitable. You're not building anything complicated. You're not managing tenants or fielding maintenance calls. You're simply charging people for the privilege of leaving their car somewhere for a few hours. In busy cities, a single parking lot can generate thousands of dollars a month. And thanks to automated pay stations, you don't even need a person standing there collecting cash all day. Add in monthly parking passes for commuters who want a guaranteed spot, and you've got predictable, recurring income from a patch of asphalt that most people never even notice has an owner. Number 7. Dumpster rental asterisk. This one sounds almost too simple to actually work, and that's exactly the beauty of it. You buy dumpsters, rent them out to homeowners doing renovations or contractors clearing job sites, and charge a flat fee per rental period. No storefront needed, no employees required when you're just getting started. Margins here are shockingly high because a single steel dumpster can be rented out hundreds of times over its lifespan with minimal maintenance in between. Many owners start this with nothing more than a pickup truck and a handful of dumpsters, then scale up as the bookings start rolling in on their own. Number 8. Ice vending machines. Asterisk. Yes, vending machines again, but this time for ice, and this niche has been quietly booming. These machines produce and dispense bagged ice around the clock, and they're especially popular in warmer climates, near gas stations, campgrounds, and convenience stores. Customers pay per bag. The machine actually makes the ice on site, and you rarely need to restock it manually the way you would with snacks or drinks. Because the machine is producing its own product from scratch, your ongoing cost is mostly just electricity and water, which means once the machine is paid off, almost every dollar coming in is profit. Number 9. Billboard and ad space rental. You don't need to own a giant billboard on the highway to profit from advertising space. Even small ad placements, on fences, on the sides of buildings, on digital displays, can generate consistent rental income. Once a billboard or sign is built and a client signs a contract, that space keeps earning money month after month with almost no additional work on your end. Companies pay to be seen by the public, and you're simply the landlord of the space where they're being seen. Number 10. Rental property management. Everyone talks about flipping houses because it looks exciting on TV, full of dramatic reveals and renovation montages. But the boring, reliable version of real estate is owning rental properties and automating the management around them. With the right systems in place, automatic rent collection, a property manager, tenant screening software, a rental property can run for months with barely any input from the owner at all. The tenant pays rent on the first of the month, the mortgage gets paid, and the difference between those two numbers is your profit. It's not flashy. There's no big reveal episode at the end, but it's one of the most proven wealth-building tools in history, and it works quietly every single month, whether you're paying attention to it or not. So here's what all 10 of these businesses have in common. They solve a real, boring, everyday problem. Dirty clothes, empty stomachs, full trunks, spare change, and they collect money automatically while doing it. None of them require you to be a genius. None of them require millions of dollars in funding to get started. What they require is patience, a decent location, and the willingness to build something unglamorous that actually works month after month, year after year. If this opened your eyes to opportunities you walk past every single day without noticing, hit subscribe, because next week I'm breaking down exactly how much it costs to start number 4 from scratch, step by step, dollar by dollar. Which one of these surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one.